So, Giorno being a Season 2 DLC character for Jump Force has some pretty interesting implications for Season 3 of Jump Force. Now, at this point, we do not have it 100% confirmed that Giorno is indeed the representative for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I know we have some evidence that's pointing that way, and I've reviewed it, and we've had a modder show that he's in the game, but again, I've reviewed this person, and he does make mods, which causes me to have some doubt. So I am going to reserve my 100% confirmation until Spike Chunsoft or Bandai Namco officially announce this character. Like, I'm sorry, it just seems kind of fishy that a modder who makes characters for Jump Force releases the information. So I have to maintain the integrity of my word, and I will not say 100%. That being said, Giorno, if he is a Season 2 DLC character for Jump Force, has some pretty interesting implications for the Season 3 of Jump Force coming along in the future. Before that, however, since I already know you're going to love the content from the god of the FGC and the anime FGC, your undisputed, reigning, defending champion of all anime and fighting games, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell to get all the new anime info and discussions, anime game rank battles, news coverage from games like Jump Force, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Dragon Ball Fighters, and One's Justice 2 from the YouTube channel, where the quality is in the name itself. It's perfection, the natural selection for your entertainment. So, consider this. If Giorno is in fact the Season 2 DLC representative for Jump Force for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, then it would only make sense to come right back around on Season 3 and have the antagonist for Golden Wind, Diavolo. Because if you pay attention to the series in Jump Force, they always want to have at least one protagonist and one antagonist for each series they cover. I mean, you look at Dragon Ball, you look at Bleach, you look at Naurto, they always hold that pattern. Like, so for Naruto, you had Kakashi, Naruto, Sasuke, Kaguya, and then later you added on Madara. And you look at all the other series, they always want to hold that pattern. So, for this season of DLC, we're supposedly getting Giorno. So, next season of DLC, you get Diavolo. And I've already reviewed Diavolo coming into Jump Force, but I think he would be the more mechanically overpowered character in Jump Force. I mean, time-breaking abilities, which is semi-time travel. Basically, the way that Diavolo's ability works is that he can erase portions of time as though they never happened. So I could see some hijinks and some shenanigans going on there. Like, you do damage with a combo and then he can erase the past, 5 or 10 seconds and make it as though that combo never happened. As long as he's using whatever ability would give him that effect properly. I mean, you get hit by an ult and you're not careful to make sure that Diavolo doesn't have any ability charge and he can erase the damage from that ult. It could be wild. And I mean, it looks to be more and more mechanically overpowered than what Giorno already does. Because in the modded footage, I'm going to call it modded footage until we get it 100% confirmed by Spike Chunsoft or Bandai Namco. But in the footage in question, we saw Giorno use the Requiem ability, and it basically just removes the character hit with it from the duration of the round. Now, we don't know if it's for the duration of the game, but for right now, we can rest assured this at least for the duration of the round. So it's basically just giving the character the Dawn effect after he uses his awakening or whatnot, or his ultimate, rather. So at this point, I'm looking at it like this. Diavolo can come in, of course, in canon, in universe, in Golden Wind. Giorno is undoubtedly the stronger character, but you bring it over to Jump Force, and you just make Diavolo a complete beast. I mean, time-breaking abilities, one-shot punches that take out ridiculous amounts of health. I mean, this could be a really fun, but a really strong and competitive character to bring into ranked. And that's what I think with Diavolo. Now, you look at another character they could potentially bring in, and I feel like they've been trying to maintain a female character quota, at least for each series. Now, you look at JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, you don't have any female characters currently. And with Season 2, we're still waiting on confirmation for a new female character. It could be Rangiku. I mean, it is from Bleach. We have Orihime. We don't know who it's going to end up being. But for Season 3, for JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, I could see them adding Trish Una from Golden Wind as a character. Now, I've had a lot of discussions about female characters coming from the JoJo's franchise, and I've always, talked about Lisa or Holly Kujo, and all those are, definitely possible. But they want to go ahead and they want to focus on stands right now. So maybe that takes Lisa out of the running for, just a bit, just for right now, until we see some new Hamon users. So with Trish Una, she does have an interesting ability and an interesting moveset to bring into Jump Force. I mean, Spicy Lady having the ability to make things soft and malleable and stuff like that. I feel like you could transfer that into Jump Force as an ability to, decrease the attack damage of an opponent when they're hit with a specific ability. Like maybe they get hit and they do less than half their average damage value, maybe something like that. I mean, it would be down to how the developers would like to depict that ability, but I do think it's possible to bring her into Jump Force. Plus, she does have a good design, has a sizable fan base, and would be a good female representative for Golden Wind, because thinking back to it, I don't think they had many female characters, like the rest of the JoJo series. Now, at least not in Golden Wind. I mean, they had a couple of them in Diamond is Unbreakable. You had Koichi's girlfriend, you had the other stand user that could do makeovers and whatnot. But looking at every other character in the series, I feel like Trish Una would be a lock. I mean, her ultimate would be what she used to take out the notorious B.I.G., maybe something like that. Again, and if you added Trish Una into Season 3, you would still have that air to come back and add Diavolo later, because now you got Giorno and you have Trish Una, but then you have to add her father, Diavolo. So that could still be like a promissory note to the fans, like, yeah, we gave you Trish Una this time around, but it keeps the fans wanting more, because Season 4, you're all waiting for Diavolo. You waited for him, the anticipation is high, and all the fans are just wanting that character. Now, that's bearing in mind that they don't do like a Jump Force 2, for PS5 and Xbox Series S, whatever they're calling that burning box at this point. But that's everything to be considered with what Trish Una would have to bring into Jump Force Season 3. I know you like today's Jump Force Season 2 DLC characters discussion video. Go ahead and press that subscribe button with utter perfection and watch some other videos linked down below in the playlist that pops up on your screen right now. Click that notification bell to get all the new anime, fighting games, and anime games information here on the plays, where the quality is in the name itself. Perfection, the natural selection for your entertainment.